slow internet. Yeah, we're flipping. We're flipping. We're continuing the flipping arcade. Welcome back to a flipping good time. Sorry, that was a terrible pun. But there, it is indeed certified flipping time, which means that Frozen District, our sponsor for today, saw me and was like, yes, we should get this moose to do that. And I can only apologize because then what I did was a lot of things. But thank you to them for sponsoring me today. If you'd like a copy of the game, smash the link and you can have one. Use a sledgehammer or your face or your mouse. Any of the things will do. Let's continue. Get the donut finished. Do it. Do the thing. Exercise. I haven't done the exercise yet, but I intended to. But you know what I did? I got up and I just got dressed into regular clothes rather than exercise clothes. So I did not achieve the exercise. But thank you for the luck. Have good days. Get that bread, Bo. Okay, right. Last time I played this, this place is starting to struggle a little bit under it, like, because I decided I'm just going to put a whole nother floor in. And it's starting to struggle a little bit, but it's okay. We can keep rolling with that. We keep rolling. We forever roll. One thing that I have been doing is testing the limits of this engine. Let's say that. I'll take you on a little tour first of all, and then tell you the objectives for today. I've got a whole pad over there of stuff that's being added to this arcade. So, like, first of all, I'll take you on a tour. Right, it does take a few seconds to load in because it's it doesn't always run like that. There we go. Okay, so that's just, first of all, let's get rid of the bed. There we go, and it does play spooky music because this is one of the spooky places that I decided to build on, but it is what it is. So first of all, you come here and you have a test your stroke thing. You pick up this tiny little mallet and you smack this big button and find out if you are noodle arms, salad fingers, jelly legs, kinda buff, not too weak, abs for days, or heckin' strong. Those are the options. I feel like myself, I'd probably be somewhere in the kind of noodle arms category. You can go on smash and crash, the bumper cars. The options are smash and or crash. Then you come and rotate the potate. You get on this, you chain yourself in, you rotate, and you hope that you don't fall out. Day since the last accident has been 0.1. It's a new high score. You come and play duck 'em ups, beware piranhas, catch a duck, win a prize. Then go and get yourself a sicket and ride on the twirl and hurl. We will not be held liable for any nor vomiting. Ride at your own risk. Once you're done here, you can come around. We'll go around this way. We'll go around the back. Now, you've all heard of Dashcon's ball pit. Instead, we've got Cheese Balls. Mooseland's ball pit is even better. $5 for 30 minutes. Yes, the bottom of the ball pit is wet, but that is a feature. We are aware. There's hand sanitizer for your safety. Have a ride on the definitely safe coaster. Everything's on fire, but that's intentional. You don't like the Dashcon ball pit? $5 for like 30 minutes. It's a bargain. You come on into here, we play Feet Revolution. Dance Revolution is too expensive, so we got Feet Revolution. Very good, very cheap, very fun. Domicile of the Deceased, again, House of the Dead, too expensive, so we made this one instead. The UFO catchers, not a scam, don't look too hard about how they run. Yes, it's all connected. Bulls, the game. Just some regular old arcades. A air hockey table. Plumber cart, player 1 is at a big disadvantage, so you put your best player in that section there. A ticket machine. We have an arcade. No, not an arcade, that was a complete lie. This whole thing is an arcade. We have a bowling alley. And a coffee shop for coffee and snacks. Beat everyone, win nothing. That is the prizes here. The prize is bragging rights. Then we go upstairs. And welcome to the bar. The bar is nice, very purple, very grey, very the same colour as this room. We go outside, there is a ladder in the way, don't worry about that. This is the upstairs ceiling roof that is outside inside experience. Because we decided to build higher. Then we went up here. There's another bed. Don't worry about the beds. They are just a temporary thing because it gets dark. Okay, then we have the Scream Room. Now, unfortunately, the Scream Room is not quite as screamy as we intended. So, because what happens here, right? Each of these individual buttons, if you press one of them, screams. And then you can have these switches. And what I did was I hooked up every single one of these to that switch with the intention that when you flip that switch, all of them scream. However, the game did not wish for me to explode your eardrums. So so it would not let me do that. So instead we changed it that when you come in this room and flick the switch, you just get flashbanged instead. So like I made an attempt and the attempt said no. Okay, we have the ring toss where you should have put a ring on it. These are fingers, okay? I am aware that these don't look like fingers. They're fingers. It's a ring toss game. It's fingers. Tin Can Wham, where you throw the bread at the cans to win magic beans. I've got to try and get over here. You can win some magic beans, or you can win some tuna, or you can win a parasitic head. We have Coco D's Nuts, the coconut shy, where, you know, throwing a coconut, boring, lame. Crossbowing a coconut, so much fun. Safe, definitely. So use a crossbow to win a coconut. The splash zone, throw balls at the button to make someone go in the dunk tank. We have the Foxy Smash, use a meat mallet to smash these. It's like whack-a-mole, but with foxes. And then we discovered that actually we had not hit the build height. So we came up higher. And we're going to start building some stuff up here. Now, most of these things, these have all been built like by... These are me just hodgepodging stuff together. These things don't exist normally. So I'm just kind of putting things together and trying to make them work. But some of these things will not exist in the region that I'm trying to make them to exist. So I'm clipping them through each other. And the game is not enjoying the fact that I keep clipping things into other things. So that's why sometimes we're getting a little bit of lag, because I have forced stuff into stuff in order for it to do stuff. Now we're in the top floor. Okay, so this is going to be a fortune telling thing. And then I thought maybe we could have like a tunnel of love, but I think maybe it's not going to be big enough to have a tunnel of love. I've also never been on a tunnel of love. I don't really like... Do they even really exist? Are they real? I don't actually know. Is this arcade up to regulations? Of course it is, Eric. Of course it is. This place is very, very safe. Very cheap, very safe, very good. So this is gonna be the... I was gonna say Madame Two Swords, but no, that's a waxworks place. This is gonna be a place where you come to have like someone read your... Oh, that's... Okay, they don't get opened all the way. This is how you have someone read your fortune. So let's decorate this place. What? Have you ever been to a fortune teller? Would you believe the fortune that a fortune teller gives you? I feel like probably that feels fortune tellery. Let's go with like, ooh, like deep purple fortune teller, and then we could probably have like, no, like that. Is that fortune teller? This is like crystal ball smog. That's what the That's the vibe I'm going for with this. I'm not entirely sure it's really fitting the vibe that I'm looking at, but crystal ball fog. There we go. Yeah, and we should change how these curtains look as well. Change these. Fluffy carpet ones. No, stop. But squishy. That does look like it'd be soft. Burlap sack. There we go. And we'll change the pattern to be swirly wellies. And the color... We'll have like matching color. So this and that. Is that magic? Did I pick different colors? I think I did. It was this, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Done. Detail. So let's make it... Yeah, gold. Confirm. There we go. Right, we got that. Let's copy this. And put it on this. And that. There we go. Right, now we've got our curtains for our place. Yes, it looks a little janky, but I'm doing the best I can here, because this thing doesn't quite match up. In fact, let me see if I can... I've just had a thought. Can I push... Now I've set that up, can I change the size of it? And push these ones. No, because that... That's not touching. That's unfortunate. I thought hopefully I'd be able to like push that into this and make them clip into each other, but sadly no. Alright, what about these? Change size. Can I put them in? No. Okay, well that's fine. It is what it is. Pinocchio horror movie coming up? There's a Pinocchio horror movie? I am unfamiliar with the Pinocchio horror movie. What I said I would do, something I'm still sitting on. Like it's very popular here in England. I don't know if like I know there are other versions elsewhere in the world. Traitors. Okay, the Traitors is very popular here. My Mooslings have asked me to apply for it, and I've got the application open. But that is scary enough for me because I'm like the things that they make people do, and I'm like I would die. I would expire. I would cease to exist. Alright, let's see, what color paint do I want? I think I probably want like black paint for the rest of it. Traitors is what the show is called. It's basically, it's a group of people come together, and how would I describe it? Kind of like Among Us, but in TV show form. Like, there are people that are there to kill people, and they have to kill people every night, and they have to vote out the murderers that are being suspicious without losing them. And there's like a big cash prize at the end that they have to do challenges every day to put money in. And like, I've been watching this with my kidlets, and they've been like, you'd be fun on this. I'm like, I don't think I would be. And they're like, apply! I'm like, kids, why? Why do you want me to go on this? But they're adamant. They've got it convinced now. Horror escape room or something? Well, the most recent season did have something kind of horror escape roomy. Is it stars? It's a starfish. That's, okay, right. Can I put this here? Yeah, that's starfish. There. Starfish are mystical, right? We'll just pretend this is a regular star. Right, okay, stars. You don't know that there's starfish stuck on the ceiling. Okay, nobody knows that it's actually fish. There we go, right. Can you imagine you're here getting your fortune read and a fish falls from the, like, are starfish actually fish? What does starfish classify as? I don't think they're actually fish. I'm not sure. Anyway. Supposed to come out in 2066 and they made the cricket scary too. So they just made everything scary, but is this kind of like the Winnie the Pooh horror movie thing as well? Is it like that? I never saw that. I don't really do horror movies. I'm a chicken, all right? I don't like scary stuff. Where is the bar going to be? The bar is downstairs. The bar already exists. I can show you the bar. Look, the bar's down here. If you come down here, you have to parkour a little bit to get there at the moment, but you go around the ladder and then you're over here. Here's the bar. It's like we do apple juice, orange juice, strawberry juice. We got some cola down here, some orange soda, because who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. If you don't know that reference, I don't know what to say. We have lizard juice, water, lots of water. No, we have some energy drinks and I don't know what this is. What is this? Strong as that's some Red Bull, I guess. Okay, right, and there you go. And then there's some wine. Starfish are echinoderms related to sea urchins and sea cucumbers. Interesting. I didn't know that. Thank you for educating me. Like, it never occurred to me that I didn't actually know what a starfish, like, classified as. I know if they break an arm off, they can grow one back. Because sometimes at the beach, you'll see, like, little starfish arms just hanging around. Okay, so we've got table. I want, like, On a table with like a cloth, like this one. Here we go. Pattern will have swirly wellies. And the colors of this and this. There we go. Purchase that. Put that here. And a chair. Oh yeah, that's a massive chair. That's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Then move the paint out the way. Does this feel like a chair that like a person that's gonna read your fortune would sit in? I don't know. Put that there, and then we'll get another one. There you go. You have to squeeze. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but you know what? It doesn't matter. You're here for a good time, not a long time. Crystal ball. There we go. I'll put that here. We have like something spooky. I feel like a coffin probably is not it. Can I rotate this? Hang on. If I rotate it this way around. There you go. Now you can't see the sweeties. I don't think that we need like just... There we go. Come on in! That's festive. I don't think fortune tellers have coffins just lying around. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with what... I don't think I've ever been to a fortune teller. I'm gonna change the paint. I'll change the back a little bit. I want to make it a bit darker because it's too bright, where's the smoke and mirrors thing? Oh, I think a big mirror, that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Right, let's change this. Let's change this to like... If I go like here, there, and there. Just tone it down a little bit. Oh yeah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, there we go. And then let's get string lights. String doesn't exist. This needs a name for this place as well. Who would you go here to see? Let me see. It's very close to your face. Welcome to the crystal balls. Oh, okay. Okay, I just clicked through this floor. That's fine. See, she does have magic power. She teleports you outside when you're done. I need something on the wall. Spider? A spiderweb wallpaper. I don't think I want that. Like beads? That's bread. That not? Bead. Still says bread. Okay, let me look at accessories. Okay. A broom, that'll be rubbish. Flashlight, no. I'm gonna look for something that looks kind of like witchy. Some glasses. Do glasses classify as... Am I a witch because I wear glasses? I don't think so. There's a witch's hat. I don't think I want that though. That's 2 on the nose. Okay, they don't have what I'm looking for, but then I don't actually know what I'm looking for, so unfortunately the game does not have mind reading purposes, which is a shame, but okay, let me look at through the lights. Fairy lights. Maybe just a chandelier. Here we go. Let me just shove one of these in here. It's a little bit big. Yeah, no, that's silly. That's silly. That's not the one. What about some... Oh, what about some... Here you go. Some candles. Here we go. 1, 2... Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Okay. So we've got some candles. I still wanted some, like, beads or chains or something. Fortune, you will bash your head on an oversized candelabra. Bonk. My goodness me, she did so good. How did you know? Ooh, a medieval war torch. Hang on, wait. Maybe I want these ones instead. Let me light this. Which ones do I like more? The medieval war torch or the candles? I think I like the medieval war torch more. That is uneven. There we go. Yeah, I think I like that more. How you doing, Koi? Novelty lights. Just a big vampire head. No, that's not it. Like what I really want, I want some like garlandy sorts of things, but like beads. Like I want this, but not spiders. Is there an option of not spiders? None of these are kind of fitting the vibe that I want. No. No. Oh. What about if we just put a skull on the head? There we go. There you go. Come and have your fortune read by the giant skull. The skull is what reads your fortune. Okay, the fortune skull. Done. I think that's it. And what we should do to make the skull light up. Right, here you go. I have an idea. To make the skull more ominous, what we're going to do is going to put this here. Make it smaller. How small can it go there? We're going to put that behind the skull. I don't want that to go on top. Right, stop. I want the skull to glow. Anyway, I have an idea. This is how we're going to make it go behind. We are going to force it behind by doing this. Because the game did not want me to do that. So, and then do that. There we go. Why is there a Boethius on my wall? Because Bo is the fortune teller of this place. Right, we change this. And then it's going to be RGB, but it's going to be red. Let's turn that on. Oh yeah, there we go. That's kind of giving the vibes that I wanted to give. And then let's just change this. There, perfect. That was. I kind of wanted the eyes to glow a little bit more. But let's see if I can like duplicate. Can I touch? Oh no, I've officially shoved that too far behind that I actually can't touch it now. This is what I mean by do things that you're not supposed to do. So by doing that, I've now put that in a place where I can no longer touch it. It no longer exists, but it does, and it does exactly what I want it to do. So I'm gonna go a little bit lower here. I'm gonna make this with that size. I'm gonna make it to there. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna change the color of it. Stop that. I'm gonna change the color of it quickly. No, don't duplicate. Change the color of it, and then I'll change the size of it. So make it RGB. Make it red. Sticks out a little bit on there. It's fine. It's fine. And then we're just gonna whoop, put that in there. There we go. I didn't turn it on. Whoops. Ah, dang it. Well, that was gone forever, probably. I know. I didn't turn it on. I'm stuck. Change size. There we go. We'll go to there. Alright, done. Can't get out. Can't get out. There we go. Right. There we go. Okay, so now is that giving coming of like come and have your fortune? Do you want to have your fortune told here? I'm not sure if you'd want to. Let's give it a rug. Carpet. Lovely Woolanthius, indeed. Bone. There we go. Since there is a bone guy, let's change this, right? This to spooky dookies, but also not that color. No. Right, hang on. Let me change this. I want it to be there. And then this go down. There. 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 Purchase. That's actually not as big as I thought it would be. Alright, well, come on in to the bone zone. No, we shouldn't call it that. Yeah, we don't call it that. There we go. Let's get a different rug. Maybe how big is this one? Oh yeah, probably that one. Let's change this. Faded that one. And nothing seems to be changing. What is this changing? Oh, that made the chairs move. Interesting. I can make the chairs bounce. Can I copy this? No. Okay. That's fine. Alright, very good. Then we got that. We need a name. We need a name for this. We need a name for this area. What we're gonna call this area? It's gotta be called something. I'm not. Can I think of it like any mind-reading puns? Fortune teller puns? I don't really know. Let's get some paint first. Paint. Right, and then we should build a little wall here that we're gonna put the name of this place on. Up. Right, that's where we're going to put the name of it on. I feel like I'm actually going to just smash that one and smash this one. I'm going to curve these bits. I don't want to curve it with inside or outside? Outside. There we go. 1, 2, there we go. Let's paint this. Go get my paint. Okay, let's paint this up. There we go. I wish I could just paint over these things when, like, rather than having to individually do these special piece ones. Okay, there we go. And the side. Right, what am I going to call this place? Let's see. Fortune teller. Fortune smeller. I don't know. I had to figure it out. There we go. Up here. And paint. And paint. There we go. There is, however, a pot of paint stuck on the roof. I should go get them. Up we go. Whee! Pot of paint. Let's paint this. Nope, still can't get close enough to paint that. There we go, beautiful. Ah! Okay, that's fine. Ah! I fell. Right, back up we go. Higher. And higher. There we go. Right, so what are we going to call this? Let me look up what's some names of fortune. Names of fortune teller stalls. Tea and taro? Oh, we could have that. Future prophet. Oh, I like that. The auric hole in the wall. I like that too. I feel like I should do the future prophet one. Okay, right, letter. Right, we should do this and golden. I want it to be like not plastic, metal, gold, and the letter. Right, where's probably here? F U T U. I grossly overestimated where that needed to start. And then what I'll do is write profit and then cross it out and write profit. Probably here. P. Da-da-da-da. And then we'll cross it out, and then we'll underneath. I'll have to go get a special bit to do that. So I'm gonna write that here, and then O P H E T. Right, hang on. Is that in the middle? No. None of them are lined up. Okay, so I'm going to move future over a little bit. There you go, future. And then we're going to move profit a little bit. And then we'll get a strike through. And then profit looks like it might be in the right place, maybe. Yeah, let's backlight these though. Right, I can't remember what the strike through thing was, so I'm just gonna jump down here and go and grab it from over here. Can't jump over this. Dang it. Alright, over here. Duplicate. And this. There we go. Right, we've got the strike through. Up we go. This is the wrong way up. Never mind, we have to take the long way around. Up. Up. Where they walk. Da, 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 da. Right, put it over here. Right, cross this off. There we go. Oh, hang on. Let's move that. I don't want it to snap, so... Ah, dang it. It won't let me not snap it. That's unfortunate. No, I don't want it to snap. Ah, no. That's kind. There you go. That's kind of if I turn it that way around. There we go. And then let's get some lights on here. LED. No, I want some tiny spotlight. Spot. No tiny spotlights. So it'll be ceiling lamps. What I'm looking for is like the smallest little these ones. That's actually surprisingly large. Hang on. I know what I want. This one. Yeah, there you go. That works. Can I put some underneath as well? Or will it not let me do that? No, it won't let me rotate them. That's a shame. I wanted to rotate. Okay, future profit. There we go. Alright, we got the fortune teller's thing. Okay. A tunnel of love. Now, how does... Is this like ducky boats that you sail around in? Those might... I don't really know what to do. I think that is what a tunnel of love has. Or do I just make just a tunnel? Just like... alleyway of love. I'm not entirely sure the alleyway of love is quite as catchy, but you know what? That's what we're gonna have. We don't have space for a tunnel, so we have an alleyway. Alright, we're gonna have it right next to this building as well. The alleyway of love. And it goes up to like here. The funnel of love. Right, here we go. So you walk in here, and then you turn this way, and then you leave. Alright, so, probably to, like, here. There. And there. So I don't think that's the same height. No, it's not. And you come this way. And that's the exit. So I'll put like an exit sign there. One more up. There we go. There we go. Where does the tunnel of love go to? This here. Up it goes. There we go. feel like the tunnel of love sounds cute. Sounds like funsies. The love alley sounds gross. That sounds like the British equivalent, honestly. Are tunnels like I've never been on one or even seen one. I've only heard of these in like American like TV shows. Are they sleazy? It feels like they might be sleazy. Right, there we go, right. I still don't think this wall is big enough. Hang on. Will Erica fall for Jake? Find out next time in the latest episode of Love Alley. Definitely feels like a reality TV show. You are not wrong. My depth perception is very broken. I definitely didn't think I went this far over. Okay, right, all the way over to here. Right, ceiling on. Let me fix this bit here. I went too far forwards. Okay, right, fill in this hole. There we go. Done. Let's smash this. Okay, right. It does not look in any way. It does not look in any way like, oh, this is a nice place for romance. You're right, love. You wanna come in my tunnel of love? I would not. You'd run away. You would absolutely run away. No one in their right mind is going to go down the alleyway of seduction or whatever this is supposed to be. Hang on. I think I need that. Yeah, it's a bit too big otherwise. Wait, tap. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's see. Do they have any heart shapes or do I need to build a heart shape? They have heart wallpaper. Perfect. Okay, right. That's probably... hang on, let's make it bigger. Whoop! Big hearts. Okay, big pink hearts. Then we get right this. Yes, definitely Cupid's tunnel. You know, when you go to the fun fair and you're like, oh, I would just love to visit Cupid's tunnel. And they're like, oh, do you really want to? I don't think I want to go in Cupid's tunnel. I don't think anyone should go in Cupid's tunnel. It sounds dirty. Okay, got this. Right, do we have it on the ceiling too? I feel like the floor and the ceiling needs to be covered in hearts. Everywhere is hearts. We've just wallpapered Actually, no, wait. Isn't a tunnel of love, like, wet? I think they... okay, so we need a wet alleyway of love. Oh, no! Oh, no, now I've just said come to the wet alleyway. No, that's even worse. Okay, right, good. Okay. Okay. Water. I can't type it. Watermelon. Okay, there is definitely like a watery thingy. Let's see. Water. Where is the water shape? I'm looking in completely the wrong place. Right. Let's go with like that's watery. Done. And you are going to be a blur. Blur. There you go. That's water. Done. Water. Yes. There we go. We have the wet alleyway established. There's no boats, okay? We can't afford boats at this establishment, so we'll just put a layer of wet. There we go. So you have to splash through a wet tunnel. That just screams romance to me, like splashing in a wet tunnel together. Spelunking, that's all it is. Spelunking. Okay, and then glass. Because we can't actually have water, let's have... I'm going to have to build another wall. But bear with me here. This wall, I'll bear this, and then I'll make it invis. Okay, so we get this done, and then we get glass. And we'll just... Why is that not letting me? Why is that not why are you not letting me do this? Why is it not letting me do that? I don't think it will let me. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Oh, whoops. Oh, no, I put a hole in the floor. Whoops. Okay, so all the water will just leak out the ceiling. That's fine. I was trying not to put a hole in the ceiling. Whoops. Let's fill that hole in. Okay, right. Actually, I actually made two things then. That's fine. This one. The moist alleyway of love. The place Batman's parents thought, oh heavens no, we'll find another way past before going through Crime Alley. It's getting worse. I'm trying to make it be less worse, but the more I try to make it be not bad, the worse it gets. So can I put this here? I can, and then there we go. Okay, so this is going to be like a... Then you're going to step over this. This is holding the water in place. There we go. So there's like there's a little step that holds the water in place. And, I don't think you can have a boat. Let me look up boat. How big is this? That is enormous. That is actually ridiculous. Wait, no, hang on. I have an idea. Flamingo. There was like a, what do you call it? Inflatable, maybe? I wanted like an inflatable flamingo, but they don't have those. Do they have a flamingo in this option? No. You go... Should you go down... I feel like you shouldn't float down on bananas. That doesn't feel like something you should do. They don't have like a giant... Like, I was thinking like a boat, but it's too small to float around. So you have to pick up a... You pick up a floaty and you go float down the tunnel of love. The alleyway of moistness. The moisture alleyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this here. And then I'm gonna move this. I have to do that first. Okay, right, hang on, I gotta get rid of this bit first. Da, 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 da. Done. There we go. Okay, so the problem is you can't have glass when there's a thing on the other side. Okay. That keeps the water in. There you go. That's... Is that better or worse than having it slightly overlapping? I think maybe actually having it slightly overlapping was better. There you go. That's like having a nice step on the way in. There we go. And then wall. Right. So heart shape. And I have to build like a heart shape here. So how am I going to build a heart shape with the bits I have? See, that will be... I could have like a cutout heart with that. Like 1, 2, and then I gotta come in with this. Toll booth in the middle. You must pay to pass. Like just here, you must pay to leave. Pay on exit. I will do that. I will do that. Let me just try and figure out how to make a heart shape on the roof first. Probably like this. That's massive. Right. So I think if I build a couple. Okay. Right. I think I have an idea. Right. Put that here. There you go. And then. Wait, no, I just realized that that's gonna have to be bigger. 1, 2. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Right, there we go. Right, that should work. Now, this is where I just shove stuff through other stuff to make it do stuff. Right, purchase this. Right, I'm gonna put that here. I'm gonna put another one. No, come on. There. Right, there we go. And then to make a heart shape. That can come out to like here. On this one, change size. You come out to the same place. Like, trust the process, okay? Trust the process. This is the... It's a working... My words aren't even working. Right, I want a triangle bit. Here we go. This. And then I need to rotate this. I need this to go... Can I get up here? Up, up. There we go. Right, so I need this to face... I need it to be the other way around. Right, hang on. If I put a bit here. Wait, and a bit here. And then get a triangle. And I want this to go... No, I want this to go... Okay, right. I see what I need to do. I need a piece here. And a piece here. It's like a hidden Mickey. Disney would hate me. I should not say that. Okay, put this like... There we go. There. And then... There. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then... Hi, Thera! How are you doing? Okay, so it goes up to here. And it goes over to here. Yes, yes. There we go. Now we're getting... So, see? Heart shape is being achieved. Okay. I am clipping slightly through the wall, but it's fine. Okay, and then we're going to change this one. Change size. Up. See? Trust the process. The process just needed to be trusted. That's... It's a heart shape, okay? And then we'll change this one. Change size. Down you come. There you go. There you go. There's a heart! That's definitely a heart. Let me get rid of the bit that's clipping horribly. I can just... There you go. Now no longer you can see that. There we go. And then we go up here. And we'll change the size of this. So let's pull that forward one more notch. There we go. And pull this forward one more notch. To hide that. And then, in order to make it be a little bit less big, we'll just shove it until there. And then we'll shove this one to the same way. There we go. And then let's just get rid of some of these blocks. Don't need these. See, the blocks are just temporary to stop it clipping. Or to hold it in place to force the clipping to happen. But I don't want, like, that bit there that you can see where it's going crazy. If I just adjust slightly, then that will stop. So let's just, I just make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. Make this a little bit bigger. Done. Oh, my hearts are still a bit too big. Hang on, let me a bit too far forward. Let's put that there. Put that there. There we go. That's the best I can do, alright? And then if I get a... Hang on, there's a shelf. Actually, I think there's a box that I can use to fill in that gap. This one. So you see there's a gap there? What I'm going to do is I'm going to shove something in that gap that I shouldn't be allowed to shove in that gap. By more clipping. So, step one. Build a little bit of a wall. There you go. This is what I'm going to put the box on. There we go. Put that here. There we go. Then, step one. Box. Put box there. Okay. Step two. Is that not far enough over? It is not. Right. There we go. On the edge. Done. Okay. And then what we do is we change the size. So you can definitely not put something in there normally, but if you do this, you can clip it in. And no, wrong one. And up, and there you go. So yes, it is doing like some jiggly wigglies right now, but let me show you how to fix that. If you paint them both the same color, it will stop doing that. Change style. So this, I don't want this to be that color, because if it hits that, then it struggles. So we're gonna do plastic, glossy plastic, color, warm pink, and glossy plastic, warm pink 4, and pure warm pink 4. Okay, good. Confirm. Then we're going to change this, and it's going to be plastic, glossy plastic, color, warm pink 4. There we go. See? Stops it. Now it stops it. Okay, confirm. And then we're going to change this one. And plastic. So this is what I mean. Like, I'm sorry, Frozen District. I know you didn't want me to do, like, you didn't want me to see your game mind like, I can break this. But here I am. Done. See? Now we have a heart shape-ish. And it's not clipping anymore. We can paint that. If I make that a little bit bigger, does that join up? Oh, it does. Okay, let's... And then not that one. The box that I can't touch now. That's unfortunate. That thing that changed. That's the prism. Exactly. It's pointing the way in. Welcome to the tunnel of love. So let's change the color of this. We need to get some. I'm gonna say paint, but paint is not the right thing. So let's get other glossy plastic. Done. No, not that. No cut pattern. Sorry, we don't want a cut pattern. Cut pattern, none. There we go. Color, warm pink 4. Done. Purchase, done. Slap that on this, and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. Add a radiator for humidity. Oh, you know what? You have the best ideas. Yes. Absolutely yes. Let's do that. Okay, so now we've made a heart. Okay, that, all you have to do is break a few of the rules, and you can make shapes that the game doesn't want you to make. See? It's easy. It's easy. Smack, 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 smack. Alright, done. I don't know how I'm going to label this, though, because obviously you can't put letters on this, which is unfortunate. I'm going to have to build a wall around it and then label that, I think. But we can work with that. We can work with that. We can work with it. Even if I have to move things backwards and forwards to do it, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Alley of Love. Gives marshmallow spread. It's delicious, right? Gives delicious. What color would the ceiling be? Should we go for like stars? Starry night sky? You can barely get in because you're going to be brained on this. What if we just have like particle board as the roof? Like it's not quite finished. Yeah. Actually, I'm feeling that's probably the best vibe. Do I want particle board? Is that what we want? From a distance you can't tell that it's particle board. Something to go with the mood plus UV lighting. Okay, we'll get some mood lighting going on. So probably it should be like a nice night sky. Right, and the stars are gonna be like this sort of color. And the sky. There we go. Does this just look like a child's bedroom at this point? There you go. Is this setting the mood? And then we'll get some starlights on here. Is that worse? I actually don't know at this point. Oh. Well, we could have fireworks. Right, I'm just gonna curve this a little bit. There we go. Rotate. There we go. 1, 2, and then there you go. Just so you don't break your ankles on this. There we go. Is there an exit sign? Oh, I really wanted there to be an exit sign. What if, like, we just put a fire extinguisher in there for your love is just too hot to handle? There you go. What is this? A ski pole? I'm sure there was an exit sign. Sign. Oh, I definitely shouldn't call it toilet. That would be horrible. Okay, there is in fact not an exit sign. I really thought there was. What does that say? One way. What if we have like it here? One way, because otherwise she's going to fall off the side. That would be bad. Okay, let's get the sign. So there is a way that I can break the break gravity, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build upwards and then across, and then I can delete the bit that is underneath and holding it up, and then it can just hover in the air, I believe. And then I can label the Tunnel of Love. Or the Alleyway of Chastity, or I don't know what we're going to call it. Up, please. Up. Up. There we go. There we go. Or should I just, like, add a little bit here? There we go. And that goes to there. Did I completely... Oh, I completely missed. My sense of everything is just so broken. Ugh. My depth perception is still broken. Okay, ladder. A bigger ladder. This ladder wasn't big enough, right? Doom. Bam. Right, let's smash this. One more over. One. There we go, and then here. How far down do we come? To here. There we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, so this is the Tunnel of Love. But we're gonna call it something else. Why is the sign so massive? We'll work that out. We don't want to call it the Love Tunnel because that's bad. Down 3. On that, rotate, done. You get that. Can we make this like circular up here, maybe? This ladder's not big enough. There we go. Kind of looks like a bot behind the scenes. Okay, The alley of pals, the alley pally, the pally alley. I don't think we should call it the pally alley. Hang on, I'm gonna Google of love puns. Okay, Google did not understand what I was looking up. I'm looking at puns and like Google's just returned me like not puns. What about this? I need more office supplies puns for my. Why is it replying with stupid stuff? I don't think Google understands puns. There you go. That's on me for trying to rely on Google to give me a pun. I don't think Google understands. We'll just call it not quite a tunnel of love. A very small tunnel of love. I don't know. I don't feel like we should call it that. I don't think any of those things are good. Welcome to our moist, small tunnel of love. Welcome to our weird, wet alleyway. No, I don't think any of those things are going to make people go like, I should go on that ride. I can't wait to go to the weird, wet alleyway. Oh, yeah. It's my favourite ride. On a brake bend. But then you wouldn't have the heart. You wouldn't have the heart. Right, let me adjust the size of this ever so slightly. If I go 1 over, no, it pops out too much. And then 1 up. Ah, nah. Let's go back how it was. That's better. I searched because there's this little bit here that's kind of like not quite. I get change size of this. Does it look better with it being like slightly squiff or slightly out? think it probably looked better with being slightly squiffy, actually. Why is that not looking weird? But is there an arrow? Not quite what I wanted. Can I put this on here? So I could put like an arrow through the heart, like, you know, like whee, you know how like you used to draw them when you were kids. Oh, the like you lane, I like that. Okay, I can't do that. I don't think we should put a cross through that. Let's delete this bit. There you go. Like you lane. Letters. How big is this? Massive. Oh, I could just put like a big letter L here for love. I'm not entirely sure the L for love works, but you know, dial L for romance. Let's see. This is too big. How big is this one? Massive. This one. Small. There we go. Okay, I need that to move. Come over here. Rotate, 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 rotate. The L is for love. Can I put, like, letters all over this? L. O. Oh, what if I just put L-U-V, like love? You right, love? I think we might need to do that. Right, hang on. You go there. L. U. Why can I not put it here? Come on. Come on, let me put it on. Let me put it on. Why won't you let it go where I want it to go? Love. It just falls down. It's so bad. Alright, there we go. I think we got it. The L is for love. Oh, and that even hides the bit that's kind of clippy a little bit. Right, there's a bed. Let's turn it back into daytime. Its shorts are called the Ton of Love. Yes! That is perfect. That is perfect. Right, I need to paint that bit before I, This bit has to be painted first because the letters don't go on it nicely. Okay, right, so we've got Ton of Love. Let's move this over here. What color am I going to paint the outside? Like, aggressively red. I feel like aggressively red. Let's see. Wait, shiny plastic red. There you go. There we go. We'll have aggressively red for the outside of it. There we go. That really screams like fancy tunnel of love. Aggressively red. There we go. Aggressively red. There we go. Right. Ah. Okay, put that in here. There we go. Some of these things do not want me to color them in. Like this bit here doesn't want me to. But where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, right. Right, since we painted that bit, we can now put letters on it. So we put this over here. Actually, no, I need to put that here, don't I? So I can climb on it. What's my fortune? You'll go through the tunnel of love and your partner will break up with you because you're cheap. That'll be 25 bucks. No refunds. Let's see, and then we'll do this in like pink. I might have to change the colors. Might not be readable. That's so big. Put them down there. With me, I fell down there too. Okay, right. Let's try again. Right, I don't think this letter is this. This one's too big. I don't want it to be gold. Probably just black, actually. A little bit of really British graffiti on the outside would make it more real. Unless it's completely new park. Yeah, it is brand new. They haven't had time to come and draw, you know, penises on it just yet. Give it like 24 hours, there'll be at least 7 penises drawn on here. Along with, like, Jimmy was here for a good time, called this number. You know, classic British graffiti of a teenager. I'm assuming that kind of graffiti is the same as elsewhere in the world too. It's not just Brits, probably. Maybe it is. We are terrible. Ton. Oh. Ton of love. Like I built too much. I don't need that much at all. Let me come up here and smash some bits then, I suppose. I should probably smash it from this side so I can see what I'm smashing up. Okay, let's put some shapes on here. Put that here. And then... Hi, kittens! Wait, no. Let's sell these. These are no good. How are you doing? Let's just make it bumpy. Should it be bumpy? Yes, I think it should be bumpy. Now I have to go and paint all of this, but that's fine. You had a bird poop on you? No! It is meant to be good luck to be pooped on by a bird. So I've been told. There you go. Ton of love. Let's get up there and paint these bits in. Or just fall again, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I don't know if you get the full amount of, like, luck of the bird poop if you just get a little splat rather than the full splatter. I don't know the rules about bird poo luck. Like, have you achieved full luck by being splashed on by poo, or do you need to go back out there and summon back the bird and be like, hey, come back here and finish the job. I would like the good luck, please. When a massive seagull pooped on me, I actually thought I had been hit by, like, a potato. That my brain said, like, oh, I've just been hit by a potato. Yeah, no, it was a bird poo. It was a very large bird poo. Okay, when you put it like that, that makes it weird, kittens. You don't want to make it weird. You don't want to make the bird uncomfortable. Oh, no. I did not mean to go onto that bit. Okay, I'll have to fix those bits up a second. Okay, right, I'll go over here. Oh, that looks lovely. Lovely is a word. It looks like something. It looks. Right, there we go. Up. Over. And then we'll put some, like, as you require, some UV lights in there. Get some black lights in there. Make sure that you can see everything that's going on. Wait, a security camera. We need one of them. Just went up the ladder. One of these. Go finish that bit that I accidentally did that with. There we go. The water. Where is the water? There it is. Ah, I keep going up the ladder. Okay. Move this over here. There we go. Done. Get this. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Should we paint this bit red too? There we go. Paint the floor red. Get the love hearts back on here. Boop, there we go. Okay, we got the ton of love. Camera. Right, we want surveillance camera. We're gonna have that like just here. And here. And here. There we go. Everywhere's being monitored by cameras because this is the sort of place that people would take advantage of. Let's get this. Put that here. 1, 2. There we go. The tunnel of love. Alright. We need like, is that graffiti? Let me see if there is graffiti. There isn't. What spray? There's no spray paint. AirPods are on. Like, okay, Henry, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you would like to visit the Tunnel of Love. It's not seedy, I swear. Have a good one. Bye-bye. I'm gonna have, like, we're gonna have rules, and we're gonna put that on here, because, like, I can't write on the thing. So we're gonna have this here. I will have a burlap sack. And this, and this. And we'll put like a sign here that says rules. Okay, wait. 1. No smooching. Smooching is strictly prohibited. 2. I don't know. What should it be? Keep moving. Do not stand in the tunnel. You will get moist. Don't say you will get moist. Always keep moving. Do not block the love tunnel. No loitering, no littering, don't run. No graffiti. And that's probably like way too long like that, isn't it? Rules. Oh, I'd have to put like different rules on different pages. Okay, right. Okay, in that case. Hang on, let me edit this. Okay. Rules. Why am I gonna go to jail? What'd I do? No romance. type at all, man. No loitering. No hand holding. No hanky panky. It won't go where I wanted it to go. Okay. No swimsuits. Okay, here we go. Rules. No romance, no loitering, no hand-holding, no hanky-panky, no swimsuits. That should not be in capital letters. I'm gonna remove the numbers. Done. There you go. There's the rules. Don't talk about the ton of love. What happens in the ton of love stays in the ton of love. This one does not. This one's like kind of sort of out of sync with the others. I don't know why that one's just slightly schwiffy. It doesn't want to let me put it there. I'll put it there a different way. I think maybe we won't be able to have any other ones. Is there a no sign? There you go. Stop. Rules. No romance, no loitering, no hand holding, no hanky panky, no swimsuits. Done. You just walk through here, boom, now you're in love. That's how that works. Okay, well now we've got the tunnel of love, the feud to profit. See, up here is looking great. Right, let's sell, 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 and sell. Alright. Oh. Let me just stretch. Oh. My bag just popped in like several different places. Blech. Okay. The next place on our list is a clown balloon face water thing. That is the next arcade slash carnival slash whatever this place is thing. Wait, but yeah, we have a little sign here. You are now legally married. Congratulations on your wedding. Wait. Carpet. There you go. Is there like bell? Wedding? Is there anything wedding variety in here? It's not really. No, there's nothing really wedding-y. Okay. There's no rice. Petals. Some leaves. Don't think that quite counts. No. No. Just a pie. Just a cake. Now I definitely know there are cans, because I have some. Resize it. Smile for the camera. There we go, and then we can put that. How did I manage to hang this up here in the first place? There you go, just put it here. Congrats on your trip down the Tunnel of Love. You are now legally bound together. Smile for the camera. They're coming in clean. It's like, ah, damn it, I don't tell my wife I got a new wife. Do I just like... I want like confetti. There is not confetti. Paper. Oh, whoops. I should hit the mark. Oh my goodness me. There's no heart-shaped one, sadly. And I can't just put one piece of this down. There's nothing else heart, is there? There's nothing else particularly wedding-y that I can put down. A party hat. Everyone knows that's what brides wear. Yeah, there's nothing else hearty. Okay, well that's fine. That means we're done. Congrats on your trip down a ton of love. You're now legally bound together. Smile for the camera. Cheers. And there's no like flower flooring, is there? Like, what I'm thinking of is like grass. Grass that's flowery. Hi, Drew! I heard the honk, but I'm not sure if y'all heard the honk because my sounds are broken. What is this? A playground slide. Alright, none of these look... Let's go! Hydrate. I will hydrate. I'll hydrate again. I actually just did have a drink because I was like... crusty voice mode. There's a barbecue, so we can have a barbecue. Thank you for the head pats. Seeds, that's basically like... that's like confetti, right? Please take your confetti. I'm gonna say like, please take your complimentary confetti. Which one looks the most like confetti? Raspberry seeds, there we go. There you go, please take your complimentary confetti. There we go. Please take your complimentary forgetti. Forgetti. Why do I keep saying forgetti? Confetti. Forgetti the confetti. Going into Monday, exhausted from having visitors this weekend. Oh no. Did you have a long, like, boozy weekend by any chance? Please take your complimentary confetti. It's going good, thank you, Drew. We're working on the arcade still. We've got the future profit. I mean, profit. Where you come here and have your fortune read by a glowing red skull. Hero for the tunnel. No. Okay, let's change no hanky panky to no confetti. No confetti. Done. Wait, no loitering, no pictures. No photographs, no hand holding, no confetti, no swimsuits. There we go, the ton of love. It's very short, therefore ton of love, rather than tunnel of love. Alright, congrats on your trip down the ton of love. You're now legally bound together. Smile for the camera. Well, please take your complimentary confetti. Poof. And if you don't look closely at it, it does look like confetti rather than raspberry seeds, right? I mean, at least, actually, to be fair, confetti is bad for wildlife, right? So if you just throw seeds at each other, I'm sure that'd be great, because then you're just like helping nature. The birds are happy, the flora is happy. Exactly, productive confetti. In like, depending on when you get married, like 6 to 9 weeks, boom, plants. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Ton of love complete. There we go. Right, next up. What time is it? I've got 15 minutes, so I can start on my clown thing. Not too much drinking, but skiing and general pack days. Oh, I bet you're exhausted from the skiing. I've never been skiing, but I have been snowboarding, and that was heckin' hard on the body. Alright, let's build. So what? Okay, well, I'm just gonna quickly look up what a clown thing looks like. Hang on, wait. So that. Okay, so it's a carnival game. Carnival game, clown, mouth. There you go. I'm looking up what one looks. Oh god, they're terrifying. Oh my. You guys play these at carnival? What? That was absolutely not what I thought I was. Okay, right. Do you want to see something horrifying? What I was envisioning was not this. Alright? Just put into Google carnival game clown mouth. If I went to a carnival and saw that, I'd turn around and leave. That place is haunted. That place is haunted. Hi guys. Use secret glitter, never be rid of it, and always remember the day. Plus, the assume glitter is vegan, given that bleach is apparently vegan. I don't think that it is. I also, like, do you want... That's how you get glittery bird poop. Do you want glittery bird poop? Water gun to fill the balloon. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Ski ball. I have a ball thing down here. We have these ones. We have tin can toss. Cocoa these nuts with a crossbow, which makes it way more fun. And the ring toss. These are fingers that you should have put a ring on it. Okay, these are fingers. Get your mind out the gutter. Fingers. Okay. And then we have the fox smash, which is basically just mole whack-a-mole. And then we have the bulls game. I guess I don't have ski ball. I have basically something similar to it, which is bulls. Why are you blaming me? I didn't do nothing. People think a bird pooping on them is lucky. How excited they'd be to get the limited edition shiny bird poop. That is true. Then it would feel very lucky. Like, oh look, I got a sparkly poo. Okay, so right, the horrifying clown thing. Okay, let me look for a different one because this is absolutely. I do not want that. I just want it's like a clown mouth, and you fill water into it. Not horrifying, terrifying, disembodied heads. These are actually very scary. Why do these exist? They are awful. I mean, clowns are scary anyway. This is very scary. I don't like. That gets a no thank you out of 10. Okay, right. Alright, we're gonna close that. I'm just gonna make my own one because I don't want to make one of those ones. Those ones are scary. You need to see what I'm seeing. Oh, I closed my results now. They were just like heads with their mouths going ah, but they're real scary. A small dark alley where some dude can hang out and exchange carnival tickets and prizes for money. Yes, we need that. Like a bag toss where the mouth is open. That's kind of what it was like. Hang on. Where I closed the tab. Is there okay, let me look up head. Right, let me see if there is a head. There is in fact not a head. Okay, so I've never seen any of those anywhere ever. Like, they're scary to me. If not a head, what would you call it? A bust, wouldn't you? They don't have any busts either. Okay, so it's not any of those. Right, we'll just build a clown face. How does one go about building a clown head? So the ticket exchange person can be somewhere. I do have a little ticket machine down here. We have the ticket machine down here. You feed it tickets. I don't actually know what the tickets aren't for any prizes. It just says give me your tickets. You give it tickets and you leave. That's it. That's your prize. You got to feed the thing. Okay, back up. Now I've acknowledged I haven't seen them. I've increased the spawn rate. I'm more likely to see them now. But the thing is, I haven't been to like a fun fair / carnival for a very long time. So, am I more likely to see one? Okay, so let's make it like this big. And then let's smash out a face. There's gonna be spawning in the wild now. Rather than the sheep in the fields opposite me, scary clown heads. Alright, let me smash. Alright, there we go. Right, so we got the mouth building. There we go. There's the mouth. Nose. Good. When it makes it through, hit the peasants below. That's alright, because that goes into the neighbor's yard. So if they bought that house, they knew what was going to happen. That's on them. That's on them. They knew. They knew. Right, there's the nose. Wait, is there a ball? How big is this? That's enormous. Wait, that's actually perfect. I said like it's enormous, but also it's exactly what I want. So hang on, let me get a shelf. You get one that I can resize. So let's go with this one and put it right here. Pull it out. Put the ball on it. Whoop. There we go. And then ah. The fence makes it look like it's only got lower tooth. That is perfect, in fact. You are correct. Right, and then we're gonna... Let's see if this will work. Change the size of this. There we go. See? You can clip it through. Right. Good. Sorry, excuse my coughing. Still. Right, eyes. Ah, yes, the friendly clown. Okay, let's, so clown's face paint is like white face paint, right? So let's get white paint and then big red lips and the big red nose. So I'll change the color of the nose. And then like a, was it like a blue cross shape on the eyes? And then some red hair. There we go. Right, let's do that. And then let's change the color of this. Bright red. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Right, good. Let's change this shelf. The shelf is clipping through the thing a little bit. go. Done. Right, and then... Yep. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yep. Right, let me just dip. Okay, actually, I think... Yeah, that's good. And then we get red. No, that's no good. Paint. And then... Actually, no, like, plastic. Glossy red. Alright, I'm not entirely sure how this game works, but here we go. That's perfect. You hate it? I know, right? You're so good. Let's give it some hair. Oh, and eyebrows. Let's go with some wood for the eyebrows. Here you go. Wood plank. That one might be a bit too big. That was massive. That one. Oh, wait, let's make it evil. Perfect. There we go. Here's one of the games just showed up after an oddly ominous fortune. Alright, there we go. So we've got that. We need to give it some hair. Okay, there we go. Lovely, lovely. It's quite terrifying. This is the wrong side of a ladder. I'm going up the wrong side of a ladder. Hang on, right? Let's okay, so we go with this here. Actually, wait. There to there. Feed him before he bricks your business ventures. It's a solid business plan, honestly. So then we want to get this. And then let's get some... let's get some... There we go, we'll get this. And we'll make it nice and fluffy on the edges. Right, here we go. So let's rotate. It's quite a horrifying clown. This is the mascot of our park. I feel like maybe we should make him a little bit nicer looking. He might scare the children away. Let's get another one. Make him a little bit lopsided. There we go. Oh, I need to fill in this bit here. This bit here's not working for me. Oh wait, maybe it is. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, and he's gonna have nice bright red hair. Or like orange hair. Is there a bed? Let me get a bed first. Call them Ned and anagram for what they really are. The end. Ah, beautiful. Right, let's get some paint. Is there hairy paint? I believe there is. Finishes. Paint. We're gonna go with custom paint. Material. Fuzzy, kinda. And the color. Orange. Naranja. Right, there we go. And painting. Oh, this doesn't look. Ah, no! I painted his face. Sorry, sorry, sir. Okay, the orange is not right. We need a different color. Yellow. Something disarming and mismatching, like blossom. Do we think the yellow is good, or should we go red? Or should we do like rainbow and have a little bit of yellow, a little bit of green? In true, like, clown hairstyle. A little bit of blue. And then let's apply some red because we've got. There we go, and then we'll have some purple. And then we'll go back around to red. And then a little bit of orange, which I'm going to put some here. And here. And oh yeah, yeah, that's lovely. That is. I think what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna put this one here, and then I'm gonna have this one here, so it looks like. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Is there a tooth? No, is there a balloon? No, there isn't. I want to wall hooks. What if we have? Those are very small. I was hoping we could have like some of these that we fill in as teeth. Okay, that's not gonna work. So what would like? Oh, I know, vase. Like these. How big are these? And you have to knock out its teeth. There we go. How about this one? Okay, I wonder if I could get a tongue as well. Hang on, let me see. Wait. Oh, here we go. Right, we got teeth. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's see. It's like, what would it be like? Cloth. No. Fabric. I'm not gonna be able to just like make a tongue with this though, am I? Blanket. No. Hinges. There is not. No hinges. What if I could post like a bed in this hole? No. What's something small that I could post into that hole to be like a tongue? Fish. I mean, I can post the fish. Wait, a net. I just put it on here. And what if? Seeing if I could like post it in. Ah. There is definitely a point where I can put it in. Okay, where is that point? That's what I'm looking for. Where's the bite point that I can put it in? There. Dang it. Alright, we've got it, we've got it. We know what we're gonna do now. I just gotta find that. I gotta find that location again. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. And then just toss it in. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't know why this clown man needs a tongue, but he does. I have decided. No! Why, game? Why tease me like this? Like, you know I want to do this, so why is it teasing me and saying that I can do this and then not letting me? Dang it! Okay. Where is it? Where is it letting me go to? Right here. Right, if I bring it here. Come on. Come on, game. Ah, I can't give him a tongue. I'm trying, but it won't let me. One more time. One more time. The problem is I think that it's clipping through some other stuff. The shelf trick again. Ah, to just shove it in. That is a solid idea. I forgot about my shelf trick. Alright, let me... Shelf. Alright, let's put that... Where do I want the shelf? I want the shelf probably here. And I probably have to make it pretty big for this thing to fit on. There. Okay, and then... Ah, alas! The shelf trick does not work with this item. But it might do if I try it slightly differently. Let's try putting it here. And actually, change size. Like that. There you go. Ha 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 ha! See? Ah, so good. That was a good shout. Thank you. All right, we'll get the shelf out. Let's get that out of here. Right, let's change this. Like there. I don't know why I want a tongue of the thing's tongue coming out, but you know I do. We'll have that as red. And red. Done. Perfect. There we go. He's got teeth and tongue. I should probably give him some higher up teeth as well. Catch the balls. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm also going to give him some top teeth, so let's give him another shelf. Because I would like some top teeth as well. Jar. No, these are not jars. Let me just copy this. I don't know what these are. Alright, let's shove his teeth in. There you go, his teeth are now in his mouth. Oh yeah, that's not terrifying at all. It's horrible! I love it. So like to score with this, you throw something at the clown's nose and bounce it off its nose into the net. That bit there cannot be painted, so that's fine. Alright, there we go. That's an absolutely terrifying game. I love it. We should change the colour of its eyebrows, and then that'll be the last thing I do today. We'll take you on a little tour, and then we'll pick more of this up next week. Next week I won't be on Monday. One of my mooslings is having surgery next Monday, so I will not be here. Oh yeah, that's good. I've won that colour, and we'll have one. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Actually, does it need to be? I might make it green. Actually, let's go green. And this one. Whoops. Color. What about orange? Yeah, there we go. Oh, he looks lovely. He definitely doesn't look like he's going to like give you nightmares. Alright, well, I guess that means it is time for a tour! A tour of the definitely not cursed locations. One second. Okay, so today we have made the future prophet, profit stall. Where you come here and you get your fortune told by the definitely not possessed skull. Always very nice, always very welcoming, always very friendly, no refunds. After that, take a trip down the short tunnel of love. Well, because it's short, it's called the Ton of Love. Also British, isn't it? You come down here, you go down here, turn the corner, and congratulations, you're now married. Bet you didn't know about that. But what a bargain that was too. Smile for the camera, take your complimentary confetti, and be on your merry way. Once you're done with that, come see this guy. He's not possessed, cursed, or dangerous to you at all. Probably. I am contractually obliged to say that. You are very, very safe in this park. Don't worry about a thing. There we go. That's what we did today. We did those things. They don't tell you, but it does cost a fortune. Right, thank you for being here. That is it from me for today. Thank you to our sponsors at Frozen District for sponsoring my chaos. I appreciate you and I love you very much. I'm sorry that this is what I'm sorry that this is what I have done to your game, but I have a lovely fun time doing it. I will be back again next week for more of the madness. If you want a copy of the game, you know what you need to do. Smash your face or your fingers or any of the things that you want to smash into it. That link just there. Click it. Click it. Do the thing. Get the thing. Things! Do it. You know you want to. Okay.